powers. It's just as terrifying. Where have I seen this?
You believe
Emily
the place was called
Emily in Paris,
Precinct
which is her full
41.
name, by the way,
It was
destroyed
also
all
filled
of
with
France.
almost
So
exclusively
it was horrifying.
men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
You know, I get it, Titus. You guys are really the authority around here.
Huh?
It must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and standing around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Oh, no. I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about who did it. It's about the victim who needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it.
Like
You got him.
something
He's
whoever
going to
did it
give
would
it up,
say.
but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on you. She's
Glacia?
staying here in
I
the
talked to her in the morning when I woke up.
Whirling-In-Rags,
The first
a
person
real
I talked to.
pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on you with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop. You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast.
Oh, God.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Alright, now that I've established authority, I can go talk to Glacia.
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
Yes.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Yeah, I know not to say that one. Thank you, game.
I'm not racist, but
She knows I did some pretty crazy stuff before I passed out.
So she overheard you? Or did you party together?
No, overheard. From her room. The one next to yours.
Anything else?
Met her in the hallway.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
I asked her a lot of crazy questions.
That's clearly your interrogation technique.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Let's move on.
We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. You see a heavy the door.
There we go. Oh, now I see why her place is like that. She has the fancy room. That's why she's the outdoor spot. It's a slide open garden from her room.
yeah.
That's what that was frustrating me so
The
much.
door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around. This medicine cabinet is full of wares.
Medication.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid,
Eye drops,
APAP,
thinner,
eye
quite the
drops,
collection.
blood thinners.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol,
Paradol.
something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra, this is used to treat
Opioid
opioid
overdoses.
overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to a bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're
No,
looking for.
I'm not in the-
Your
into
palms
drugs.
begin to sweat just holding that
Preptide.
little plastic container.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine.
Speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Speed.
No, I don't need to take drugs. I'm not going to take speed.
Drugs are bad.
I'm a very boring cop because I'm playing him like a normal person.
Look, doing
And he's clearly not a
speed-
normal person.
Look, don't do meth. It's bad. Drugs
I'd
are
be
bad.
down to take a drink, but he's a recovering alcoholic. It's got a nice place.
Hot takes there, man.
This window
I know.
is
I'm
pristine
just
on
like
the
a hot
inside,
take machine. I'm
unlike
like,
the one
don't
next
do
to it.
drugs.
Smooth as
Don't do
ice.
crime.
There are spots of mud and
Don't
rain
put-
on the
Say the
outside.
N-word.
Following
Don't
your
put
lead,
autistic
the
people
lieutenant
in
leans in
Arkham
closer
Asylum.
The
to
window was
inspect.
Yeah.
replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Wait, if this window was recently replaced, maybe it was from the, you know. Maybe the window was replaced from the window pane store that we saw in the old Doom commercial area. I don't know if it would have anything for us, but
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Ooh.
The wind brushes them off the roof.
I didn't get a chance to pick up the wallflowers. Hello.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
You have a great view.
It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly
So-
visible from the roof, but no longer.
You know how I'm so
Yep.
paranoid about my computer dying?
Yep.
I found XCOM 2 on PS4 for less than $8. That
So you picked
includes
it up?
DLC. That includes the DLC. I'm like, hell yeah, that's a steal.
For with War the Chosen, yeah.
Yes. it
Alright
has
then, that's
all the-
good. That's good.
And I'm looking at the thing, and it confused me for a second. It says, "We're the chosen 1 out of 2. We're the chosen 2 out of 2." And for a second, I thought I bought it twice.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah, that
no,
would have
it's-
sucked.
For some reason, they split it into 2 parts. I don't know why. But those are 2 different pieces. That's weird. I avoid trying to buy the same game twice, but this is so cheap. So I've been meaning to. I never actually finished XCOM 2.
Alright.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death
Wait,
of
she's
that
sad
man.
about the death of that man. But according to Hardy in offense that he was the one who was sexually assaulted her. You mentioned the cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Yeah, Disco Inferno.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
It's gone pretty hard in the meantime, but I go on.
I can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
Nice room you have.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
You have quite the... no. What are you doing in the Whirling-In-Rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
In Martinet.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
Came to the right place.
She looks at you and nods.
The window is new.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amandou.
Same name that Titus gave you. Like her accent, it sounds Oranese. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Are you from Oranje?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
What do you do, miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
What?
Oranese lit.
Literature?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
And that would include?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... only the name of the nation changes.
So what would you do with this Oranese lit?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Can we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
I don't know, you've told us your real name then.
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausier Mondu.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Thank you. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Titus Hardy and his friends tell us you were sexually assaulted.
It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it?
I don't
She
know
sounds
that was.
positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
It's evening, miss.
Is it? It is evening. Time flies, man.
So you weren't?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Interesting. So there wasn't a sexual assault.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
What did happen between you and the victim then?
We partied.
God, not like the one I do, right?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
I don't think anyone parties as hard as me, judging on the first day of this game.
Please. You're alive and 50.
What no one does on your level is hitting the repeat button. I'll give you that. And maybe room trashing.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs
Sure.
were good enough,
Oh, it's
and
gay.
we did enough of them.
Oh,
How did you two meet?
you.
One of them.
Downstairs.
New Jerseyans.
At the bar. He
I'm
was
not
on some
racist,
sort
I
of
just think-
assignment.
I'm gonna be
military
honest,
man,
I'm
as you
kinda drunk.
probably know.
Oh,
Had a cool
I'll pause the
skin
stream for a
scar.
second.
Hi, drunk Gaber.
Okay, I'm hoping that Twitch doesn't record that and then just leave that filler in there, hopefully. But I'm going to finish up this interview and then go back to talk with my friends. Oh, excuse me. Did want to do this interview. It's a fairly serious topic. It's probably not the best time to throw around jokes considering discussing this.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Must have been hard for you seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes,
Jackpot.
But cool. That was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Nicola's voice was disgusted.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked?
With nail clippers.
So, she's got mystery phone cutter.
And in the process, she broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was
Why
doing.
go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss.
Yes.
It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members.
How'd you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Party?
A little.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One
What?
has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was...
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the Union.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Thank you for telling us all this.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Yeah, let's go.
The same small, heavy door. No lock.
Where does it lead?
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your
Think it's
mysterious blue kitchen. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building.
It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Let me get my physical instrument to the max, baby. I don't know why this has to have two loading screens. This one seems a bit unnecessary. I know it's technically because the rooftop garden transitions to an area that's classified as the whole thing, but still would have been nice to, you know, not have to deal with that.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Half
You
their
think this will make
reasoning
them
just went out
cooperate?
the wind. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something is off.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming.
I agree. Doubt they'll be up. It can be done in the morning. Let's read a little bit of that book, and then we'll be wrapped up.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. Okay.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. It smells of chewing gum. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
Outside, you hear the wind howl.
Come outside.
What?
Far away and outside, the reeds hiss with desperation.
Take this outside. Fine. Was not expecting this, but I'll head outside.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes? Do I have a shaker in my hand?
He sounds irritated, and it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's...
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling?
You're not a
That's
bartender.
right. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Fine then.
Like what?
I have a drink. I just don't want to drink it. None of those effects are permanent.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. Without resistance or sound. Thin wax paper has been glued to a familiar... A young woman in... Harry, it begins. You'll... Throw it away, please. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest. Down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on. To what? There's nothing.
Fuck. What did I just do? Did that just kill me? Did that kill me?
There is nothing again.
What?
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
What's that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold. Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's on it. It didn't smell nice. It smelled like...
Is that the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses. No, your name?
It certainly ain't Harry.
What? Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes.
Fuck me.
They're taking you.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing.
Yes. They're pouring something on you.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket.
Drink. Water.
You're back?
No drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone?
Actually, beer and cider have loads of water in them. With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat.
What happened?
Should ask you the same.
There was a call on the shortwave. Officer passed out in Martinez. I had a feeling it would be you.
Fuck,
I'm
how
glad
long was I out?
I don't know. It could have been quite a while.
I was dehydrated. What happened again?
Right. I found this next to you. I'll tag along for the rest of the day if you don't mind. My business is concluded anyway. Are you okay to go?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The ledger of failure and hatred is a special item.
Wait, it says day 2, but... Let's go to sleep. What's going on? I'm gonna make a separate save just in case. I guess technically day 3 starts after 2 o'clock. I'm assuming. That could be the game logic. I'll look at the ledger one last time before I go to bed.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. With the it takes about half an hour to... A.K.A. Leslie and Burke.
Public indecency
A.K.A. The public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk. You were so drunk you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are. Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that he must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. The officer is also drunk. In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie. Kill them. They broke it. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved, which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one? Not much has changed.
Time to end day 2. Let's see what this has in store for me.
The bed is still cold. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing.
Maybe we should go to
Here we are
factory.
again, my broken bud. The waves are coming.
Should go to that window factory and just
away.
steal a new window.
But you can't go. No. You have to stay. You're not cooperating. Brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself.
I think I should take
Let's
medical
see
attention.
how far.
Oh, yes. That'll check you out. Give you some pills.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking.
I look at people all the time.
But
I like
why
them.
would you? Sure you do.
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? coming to some greater awareness. Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it?
Oops.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well,
Probably waiting downstairs. I'll grab him to be done for the day.
the woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
You're a patrol officer?
Yes, I am.
Is everything alright? When did you want to talk?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you?
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay. Okay, fine. Let's talk.
What does one talk
precinct are you
about
from?
with a fellow officer?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Okay.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
The last couple of days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. He might be wearing a disguise. There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
Firefighters.
Exactamundo.
Don't think he's a firefighter.
Of course, you don't have to. You can talk about anything you want.
Kim, who's this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder.
What's the question for
He
you?
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like.
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know. A sad stack of shit.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer questions?
No.
Fine.
The man in sunglasses nods,
What's up with your shades?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
as if waiting for some kind of reaction or response.
Alright then.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar.
Voice, I recognize
Oh,
it.
really? I wonder where.
When I called to appear that you were missing.
That's the where you remember me from?
I have a bit of memory trouble.
You don't say. Goodbye then. Again? I can't believe it. No.
You have to.
No, he did.
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now. Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things.
Hear that? Suddenly, out of
Doing
nowhere,
an investigation with the man who's
case-related
hanged.
things.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm gonna tell you
I
this.
don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want something more?
Yes?
Are you with
What is
him?
it? Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
The sooner you figure this hanging out, the sooner everyone can go home.
About police?
I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith.
Is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses.
Okay.
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Policewoman.
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy between you two.
Figure it out another time. I am definitely getting tired, so just call it for today. Pick up the investigation leads another time. Alright, slow end for today, but got a bit interrupted, got a bit